Welcome to this beautiful and soul-stirring journey through Siddhartha, the timeless novel by Nobel Prize-winning author Hermann Hesse. This isn't just a story, it's a path, a mirror, a whisper from the soul. Written in 1922, Siddhartha follows the journey of one man's search for truth, wisdom, and inner peace, set in ancient India at the time of the Buddha. Sit back, open your heart, and let the story unfold pure and unfiltered. No outside commentary. Only the journey. Let's begin. Siddhartha is a young Brahmin in ancient India, admired for his intelligence and grace. He excels in learning and meditation, but deep within, he feels dissatisfied. The rituals, prayers, and teachings do not bring him the inner peace he seeks. Along with his loyal friend Govinda, Siddhartha leaves his home to find deeper truth. They join a group of ascetics called samanas. Siddhartha practices severe self-denial, fasting, enduring pain, and detaching from the senses. He becomes thin and hard like a stone, but even after years, he still does not find enlightenment. One day they hear of Gautama, the Buddha. Siddhartha and Govinda travel to meet him. They listen to his teachings, and Govinda decides to stay and follow the Buddha. Siddhartha, though respectful, declines. He believes enlightenment cannot be taught by words, it must be lived and experienced. He parts from Govinda and begins his journey alone. Siddhartha enters a city and meets Kamala, a beautiful courtesan. He asks her to teach him about love. She tells him he must bring fine clothes, shoes, and money. Siddhartha becomes a merchant under the wealthy Kamaswami. He learns the ways of business and pleasure. He becomes rich, dresses finely, gambles, and visits Kamala often. Years pass. Siddhartha lives a life of luxury and desire, but gradually, disgust and emptiness grow within him. He dreams of a dead songbird, a symbol of his lost soul. One morning, overwhelmed with despair, he leaves everything, his wealth, his mansion, and Kamala. He walks away without telling anyone. Wandering alone and hopeless, Siddhartha comes to a river and nearly throws himself into it. As he prepares to drown, he hears a sacred sound, Om. It awakens a deep memory of peace. He falls asleep by the river. When he wakes, he meets the same ferryman who once helped him cross. The ferryman, named Vasudeva, invites Siddhartha to live with him. Siddhartha agrees. Together, they listen to the river. Siddhartha learns that the river has a voice. It speaks of life, unity, and time. Through silence and listening, Siddhartha begins to change. One day, Kamala is traveling to see the dying Buddha. She is accompanied by her young son, Siddhartha's child. Kamala is bitten by a snake near the river and dies in Siddhartha's arms. Siddhartha takes the boy in and tries to raise him with love. The boy is angry, spoiled, and hates the simple river life. He refuses Siddhartha's guidance and longs for the city. Eventually, he runs away. Siddhartha is heartbroken but does not chase him. He learns to let go, just as his own father once had to let him go. Years pass. Siddhartha continues living by the river, now with deep peace. Listening to the river, he begins to see the unity of all things, the illusion of time, the endless flow of life, and the sacredness of every moment. Suffering and joy, birth and death, are all part of the same current. Enlightenment comes quietly. Vasudeva, seeing Siddhartha's awakening, departs into the forest. One day, Govinda, now an old monk, visits the river and meets Siddhartha again. He does not recognize him at first. They speak. Govinda still seeks wisdom. Siddhartha speaks of what he has learned, but Govinda struggles to understand. Siddhartha tells Govinda to kiss his forehead. As Govinda does, he sees a vision, countless faces, animals, people, gods, all merging into one. He sees birth, death, laughter, and suffering flowing like the river. He sees the eternal unity of all things in Siddhartha's peaceful smile. Govinda bows in awe. Siddhartha has become one with the river, with life, with the world not as a student, not as a teacher, but as one who has truly awakened. Thank you for listening to the powerful and poetic journey of Siddhartha. If this story touched your heart, gave you peace, or stirred your thoughts, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and sharing it with someone who needs this story today. Until next time, stay curious, stay awakened, and keep walking your path. Subscribe now for more timeless classics and life-changing stories.